This week, Parliament is hosting its first European Innovation Summit. Its organisers aim to turn the Parliament into what they're calling an innovation showcase. They hope to bring innovation to the fore of the new Parliament's agenda by bringing both old and new MEPs together with industry. We spoke to some of Parliament's old hands about why the summit is important. In March 2000, EU heads of state and government agreed that Europe should become the most competitive and dynamic, knowledge-driven economy by 2010. In order to do this, they adopted the Lisbon strategy and set themselves the goal of investing 3% of Europe's GDP in funding research and innovation. But why is supporting innovation and research so important? We spoke to Paul Rubig, the Austrian MEP responsible for the event in Parliament.
Yes, at present we are in a financial crisis. Unemployment is going up, so we have to think how can we be successful in a global competition. And as we know, it's very important to secure the pensions, the public administration, the wages to the worker. And here we have a big difference to India, to China. So we have to be much more innovative. We have to bring better products and services to the world. We have to increase our export to secure the income of our European people.
Europe has faced stiff competition from other parts of the world, where production and labour costs are considerably lower. So being innovative is its best way to remain competitive. At a press conference to launch the summit, Dutch MEP Lambert van Nistelrooy explained that Europe excels at fundamental research, but lacks strength in applying it.
I heard during the elections campaign as an EPP member, I heard so many times, we are lacking behind, we don't go fast enough. There is a lot of research, but people patent it and then they sell it somewhere over the world, and we lose capacity, we lose competition.
But the export of our research results is not the only problem. According to the Vice President for Projects and Technology at Royal Dutch Shell, Matthias Bichsel, there is also a need to cultivate an environment that encourages future scientists to work in technology.
I think for me, one of the biggest challenges that we're facing here in Europe clearly is that the talent pipeline of people that are studying maths and science and technology related subjects at secondary school and then pick it up, have the courage, if you want, to enter into a science career by studying science at universities is just diminishing. We have too many people here in Europe that think it's sexier, so to speak, to effectively study business and finance. That's fine, but it's not really solving us the part of the technology problem of the equation that we have to solve.
The Innovation Summit is an important first step in allowing a new Parliament to develop key policies after consultation with all its stakeholders. Its aims are clear.
This summit in European Parliament gives us the opportunity to learn from the people who are day to day on the market and know where a need is grown, that we sit together and think how can we get a legal framework for them to help them to have better progress.
So what are participants asking of politicians?
It requires a framework, a policy fiscal framework, a framework that encourages the innovation, that basically doesn't stifle us through misguided laws and policies to force us in a direction which actually doesn't make any sense.
For Mr. Van Nistelrooy, the message has been heard.
The most important thing is that we directly support entrepreneurship, take away hindrances for young people who want to start a company, etc. And in fact, that's the way we can keep competitive worldwide. I think there will be a group in the Parliament after this session, Knowledge for Innovation, that will go on taking these initiatives, these people into the parliamentary debate.
The EPP group has consistently fought to improve the legislative environment for industry. By supporting industry, it supports the European economy. By supporting innovation and entrepreneurship, it enables European citizens to start their own businesses and bring new ideas to the global market.
For the EPP group, it's quite important to have an open market, to be part of the global competition and to create a win-win situation on both sides.